It's Duke. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipke if they can stop him on third down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. That's reeled in. It's Gibson.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the field.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be for... Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's gone. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. New set of downs after the completion. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, Clemson. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the...
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. The Tar Heels come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to sneak it. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Lopez to pass. Yes. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. And the Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in production.
Looking to throw on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with... North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Lopez wants to fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man down the middle. Oh, he's got some space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Back to pass on second down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying play action. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And this QB already in the first.
Motion from the wideout. The receiver on the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Wants to go up top. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And it's incomplete on third down.
Well, in a situation like that where it's third and long, there's not a lot of plays to get that. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route, and by the time he got his head around, ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
They'll run the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent...
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Lopez to pass. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Offense scoops it up and still going.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And he makes the grab. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The run from the shotgun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the marker. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
And how about this defense really answering the challenge?
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Lopez wants to fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown! Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Here comes the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well, and they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in.
Great place to start for this offense. Gives it to the back on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Shipp. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's why you got to avoid 3rd and long situations if you're...
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On the run, it's Duke. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going...
And the Tar Heels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it and drive on 3rd down. Lopez to pass. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up.
Let's go, break. Ready, 18. They'll go to the ground. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to get the...
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's for... North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And this offense, man, they just can't get out.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jenkins. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
On the double.
The Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Tigers. And they turn it into a defensive score. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man.
Turning it on! Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Here's the heat. Get it out on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. A little screen to the running back.
Screen pass just not working there. And you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zone.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. Touchdown. Dropping back, it's French. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on second down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, and if you're wondering why this offense hasn't scored in this game,
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
well, this defense is eyeing the scoreboard. You know,
so, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. This has been a dominant performance by the Clemson defense. They have kept the offense in reverse all day. The great defensive legends would be proud.
Oh, they would be stoked. I mean, just to have a complete performance. The defensive line shutting down the run, making sure you can't get any kind of run game going, in the secondary being locked down, linebackers flying around. It's been a complete performance, and it's been complete domination.
and it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for a crease, it's Duke. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's French. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, look out on the right. And the defense got it. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Clemson. The defense putting points on the board. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. The Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Get set. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And this defense has put a game.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
I think you got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Pressure is coming. Nobody's lost the ball. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
The offensive staff just took a collective.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
My gosh, they almost came up with another sack here. They have done an amazing job of pressuring this guy. And Chris, obviously, we're still in the first quarter.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Ball scooped up by the defense. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense produces 6 points.
Oh, it's your worst.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Handoff in a single back formation. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. The offense now operating in empty. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the from the shotgun. Here's an inside give. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's St. Clair. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, you know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receiver's anticipating. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
The pocket breaking down. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here trying to hold on.
Here we go, set.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Has the first down and more. Oh, it is a fumble. Scooped up in the defense. Breaking free at midfield.
Pretty good execution here by the offense. The quarterback keeps the ball, and the only thing is he doesn't take care of the ball once he gets upfield.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
And the runner takes off to his right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge. Takes the handoff. It's Lyle. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down. Handoff from the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch, and he will be stuffed for no gain. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense. Gonna run it. It's Lyle. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Getting set. Here's second down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Same tailback, another carry. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. A deep shot to the right. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Whoa, you talk about a big...
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On first down, it's play action. Grab behind the line. It's Joseph. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. He's running out of time here. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the ball is, that'll be a safety. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Wait a second, you're back.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Booker. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Back to throw. It's St. Clair. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job.
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense picks it up on the run.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive.
Let's go.
He'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Second down after the incompletion. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Running out of time in the pocket. Important third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
It's 3rd and...
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a short completion to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
First and goal here for the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. 2nd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights in for the score. Empty set now, 5 wide. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the...
And the Miami offense is back on the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And the junior makes an outstanding catch.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. As a design quarterback keeper. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big...
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's going to take off here. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football. 2nd down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Bringing pressure. Looking deep down the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. So from the 16-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, it's a good job by the defense.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB? And the result is going to be a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only...
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Wow, disaster averted. Did they catch a break by jumping on top of that fumble before the defense could get to it? They better keep in mind how important ball security is today.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That run moves the ball to the 16. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, this offense is really...
This matchup had folks around the country stopping and paying attention. We expected a tough battle right down to the final minute, but this was a blowout as number 1 just gets humbled.
I'm just in complete shock. You know, anytime you see 2 top 5 teams, you'd always expect to see a competitive game. But this number 1 ranked team, I don't think they were mentally prepared, plain and simple. When you're facing a top 5 opponent with a bad mindset, things like this are going to happen.
And that's going to